All right. Greetings, everyone. Happy Monday. We are back at it again. I don't know what day this is. I think it'd be 6 or 7. 7 sounds right. Had a good weekend. Saw the fam, did a lot of walking. Some hiking. My dog was super stoked the whole time. He was just get up and go. And then he spent pretty much the entire last 24 hours or whatever just asleep. He was pretty zonked. But today's shoulders, and it's gonna be a good day. Gonna hit some shoulders, get probably a very juicy pump. Gonna be cool. Getting close to 150 subscribers. Also neat. Appreciate all of you, old and new. Welcome to the show, if you will. Let's see. Awaiting car parts. The MAF sensor left the regional shipping facility today, so it'll either be here by the end of the day or more likely here tomorrow. And then I got some other stuff. I got a Streamlight TLR7 sub, a weapon light for my Glock 48 that I built, for like a steal of a deal on eBay. I was just trolling it, and I think those are like $200 brand new, and I got it for $90. So pretty good deal. I was between that and the Surefire XSC-A compact, and the Surefire does have a better profile. It's smaller, it's nicer in that regard, but it is not as bright, and the battery life is only half an hour versus the Streamlight, which is a little bit brighter and has an hour and a half battery life. And I figure I have a 48, which has an inch longer barrel than a 43X, so the overall profile is not going to be shifted as dramatically. So, like, if it was a 43X, I'd probably go with the Surefire because it's slimmer and it wouldn't jut out past the barrel at all. So, but with the 48, you get the extra inch of barrel, so it's actually still going to be the same overall length. So that's cool. I'm in the process of painting a bumper for the Mustang because the old one is cracked, and the guy I'm selling it to, or hopefully selling it to, I should say, would like it replaced. And so I've had it in the garage, and I just decided to like actually get to it and fix it semi recently. And I gotta tell you, I'm not very good at painting automotive stuff. It's hard to get an even, clear coat and whatnot. And I've gone through 3 cans of spray paint, and I still think I need like 1 or 2 more. So, but yeah, so I'll pick some of that up from the O'Reilly's on the way back, and then put the other coats on, clear coat it, then buff it. I've got a buffer. It's really big and industrial, so it might have a little too much go. But if that's the case, then I can, like, a little Palm Orbital buffer, I think is like $15 from like Harbor Freight or Walmart or whatever. So that's what I'll be doing. Then I just got to swap it out, and it's not going to be supremely fun or easy, but I'm sure it won't be too bad. Probably just a lot of like little screws and crap to undo and put them back in and snap all the electronics back into place. And those are probably held in with like screws and stuff, and the reflectors and all that jazz. In other news, got pulled over the other day by a DNR conservation officer who are full-fledged badge and cop guns, and they have the full legal authority and weight of law to arrest you and whatnot, as well as do DNR wildlife stuff. But I've never been pulled over by a DNR cop, and it very rarely happens. But anyway, the reasoning is that my license plate light was out, and he was just like, "Yo, man, your light's out." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." But then he was asking, I was in this car. I didn't know, actually. No, I shouldn't say it. I didn't know it was out, but he told me, and I'm like, "Oh, crap, I'll get it fixed." But I was in this car, and he's all like, "So what's the fuel mileage on this?" And I'm like, dude, let me tell you, it's like 45, 55. And I rebuilt the transmission, and I did all the body work, and I've redone the interior, and I've done this, and I've done that. And he's all like, "Wow, that's pretty cool. Anyway, here's your warning." But, yeah, I mean, overall, it's a good time. It's a good time. And pretty stoked about it. The Beetle, that is. I like this car. As for the gym, today is shoulders, and then tomorrow is leg press day of some variation. I might just do traditional leg press. We'll see. I don't know. The issue with traditional leg press is that the angle at which you are pushing requires you to brace in a very specific way. And if you do it wrong, it kind of hurts. It gets real pinchy, like right above your hips and the abdominal wall there, which is just not a fantastic feeling. It's actually a pretty crappy feeling. I'm not going to lie to you. Oh, man, it is like 3 o'clock. It's right when school lets out. We're going to be in the car for a minute and a half, I tell you what. Yep, speed limit 20 in the school zone. That's killer. You'll love to see it. But, yeah, so I guess we'll figure that out tomorrow. We'll see how we feel tomorrow. But for today, we got a pretty standard game. It's going to be dumbbell shoulder press. Excuse me. Dumbbell shoulder press. Lateral raises. Rear delt flies. Front raises or upright rows, whatever you want to call them. No, those would be upright rows. Front raise is a different exercise. So it'll be shoulder press, upright row, lateral raise, tricep push downs, I believe, and then rear delt flies. I think. Again, been on this program for well over 3 months. I should figure it out, but who knows? Not me. That's why I'm confused. And the other thing I've been skipping on is my cardio. I know that I don't need to be doing it. It is optional, but I don't mind doing cardio. And on that note, I think today I will do like some steady state. I'll get some steps in, as a warm up. I haven't been tending to do that. I've been walking a lot outside of the gym, so I haven't been doing it. But I think today, it'll be a good move. I think it'll just be something to do. Get my legs toasty and warmed up, get my blood flowing, and I think I'll just hit some steps, jump on that treadmill, and have a good time. Yeah, and I think I'll even have an energy drink today. They were doing a special. It was 4 for $4 Prime Energy, the KSI Logan Paul energy drink that took the world by storm a couple years ago. I don't know if it's any good, okay? And honestly, it's probably not. But it was $1 a can, which is a pretty good deal. Cheaper than my Monsters, cheaper than my generic Amazon Monsters even, so I'll give it a shot. I think I'll go for the lemon lime flavor. We got lemon lime, blue raspberry, and I think fruit punch. And The lemon lime sounds the least offensive. Who knows? We'll see. But I'm gonna give it a shot. Why not? Probably gonna run into Cody today at the gym. Just for, I don't know what he's gonna be doing, because he's probably 2 days ahead of me, because I took 2 days off this last weekend here. So I don't know. And then just got to keep the ball rolling. I'm not sure there's much else to say here. So, again, leave your comments, your questions, advice, etc., criticisms, angry words, happy words, whatever you want to say in the comments. I'm more than happy to respond to them, and I will respond to them in the comment section, or I will address you in the video directly. I got a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, so if you got car questions, gym questions, general life advice, I'll tell you what I know. Anyway, I'm just going to cut the video here. I got about 5 more minutes driving to do because this traffic is atrocious. So I will see you guys for shoulder press. Okay, dumbbell shoulder press, 2 sets of 8. A second. Thank you. I think I'll do some 80s today. I did 75s last time on the cut when we were deep, but I don't want to hurt nothing, so 80s it is. 2 sets of 8. Yep. Okay, one more of those. Probably could have gone heavier. Here we go, round 2. All right. Well, that's not sketchy at all. Oh. Oh. All right, we got the upright row, and I'm thinking we're gonna be doing 120 on these because we've been doing 115 pretty reliably, you know, for weeks and weeks now. So 120 or 125 even will be good adjustment. So we can really actually push ourselves a little bit. So here's 2.5, so 120 it is. Kind of got to pee. Probably do that after the set. All right, here we go. Lightweight. Ah. 2 sets of 12. Oh, damn. Ugh. I clonked myself in the chin there. That kind of sucked. Okay, 120 is pretty heavy. Do one more. I'm gonna tell you what. It is hot in here today. Woo! Ain't no way to do it but to do it though, boys. I don't have analytics on that, but I guarantee that my audience is 100% male. So, all right. Damn you! Two sets of lateral raises. I'm gonna be doing 20s because lateral raises, you don't need to be moving mountains on this. It's all about form. It's gonna be pretty hard anyway. So here you go. Oh, mercy. Kill my elbows more than anything. I actually have a pretty decent forearm pump from this, which is kind of funny because it's definitely not like an arm day. All right, second set. Oh yeah. Okay, I think it's face pulls next. 2 sets of 12 face pulls. Doing 100 pounds. Well, maybe a little bit more. I want to push myself at least a little bit. So, and then just at least a little bit. So, maybe I'll do 112, right? That's the next step up. 112 and a half, technically. So, we'll do that. And 2 sets of 12, I believe. All right. Let's run it up. Trying not to ring the trying not to ring the bell with the length, of cable or whatever. Here we go. All right. 2, 3. All right. Ugh.
goodness. All right, here we go. Ugh. Okay. No set 12, I think. That last one, my rear delts are feeling pretty saucy, so that's pretty cool. Here we go. Dang, I'm cramping. Not like a dehydration way. It's just it's tight. Gotta pump. I'm leaning pretty bad, but I'm trying not to use momentum, so I don't know if that's better or worse. Nice tricep pull, push, rope tricep thing next, I think. All right, it's 2 sets of 15. I did jump the weights 112.5, which is, 12.5 more than I've been doing, which is 100. So confidence interval is not high. We're gonna try it. Here we go. Okay, I'm stronger than I thought. Woo! All right, here we go again. This feels pretty good, I'm not gonna lie to you. Nice stretch. All right, so we're supposed to be doing some rear delt flies, but we don't have the right kind of fly machine here. So I'm going to be doing some cable, like reverse cable cross here, like getting that pole. We're going to be trying that out. I don't know if the camera angle is any good. You can deal with it. You're old enough. I'm going to start with 50 on each side, which might be a mistake, but who knows? Because it's 2 sets of 15. Yeah. Here we go. Nah, this is exactly what the weight needs to be. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, that's good. Oh. Oh, yeah. Big fan of that. That felt fantastic. Another one of those. All right, here we go. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. I want to feel this tomorrow. Oh, that is good. We got T-posts, which I won't film. I'm just going to fly through them, and then I'll get some posting for you. All right, so I've kind of decided in the future, whenever I'm going to be filming my pose downs, posing, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to have the camera at like the judge's angle. So what that means is like about navel height, maybe a bit lower, kind of tilted back ever so slightly. But anyway, pretty insane pump right now. I can already feel it. So let's just see how we're doing. Very tight about the shoulders that shirt was. So there's a bar in my way, but not too bad. Okay. A little bit of a tricep pump too, so maybe I'll hit a little. Not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Anyway, get some rear delts in for you. Make sure I'm in frame here. Look at my massive juicy cheeks. Not too bad though. Ignore like my bloated sodium retaining physique. I can still hit a vacuum, so I'm not that fat, huh? All right, but anyway, tomorrow's legs, leg press day specifically. It's gonna be a good day, so I'll see you guys then.